business. I'm going to see if I can find anything on the chat. Grow your business. Some of you probably want to improve your grades. Some of us want to make money. That's a good one, actually. That's actually a really good one. I should probably write that in my resolutions as well. And so make money is a nice sentence. So let me use your example, Anyakan. Hi. I would think, okay, so do I want to be making money every single day, or do I want to make money every single month? So think about what kind of income streams you can get, and maybe start with, is it that you have, because that, in fact, that's actually a very interesting one, because it can encapsulate many different things. When I say I want to make money, I would think of like, okay, that means I need to make 1 million euros. Okay, that's a lot of money, actually. Let's start small. 1,000 euros from recruiting fees for certain kinds of jobs. Fantastic. Thank you, Zainabu. So if you want to make money, I would make it a lot more specific and put a number to it and put a time period on it and a lot more detail. If you want to save money, because some of us, the problem isn't that we're making enough, some of us are just spending too much of it. So really clarify where exactly you're going, and then think about the daily check-ins, or rather the periodic check-ins, for when you can check, see how much you're progressing. And then it's just making a bet with yourself, a promise to yourself that you're going to do what you're supposed to do, which is why, again, if I want to reiterate, avoid the should traps of, I should be doing this. Should you really be making more money, Anyakan? Like, that's the question you might want to check. If it's a real motivation within yourself, or it's something that you feel like, oh, because everyone is doing it, I should do it too. Okay, so if you're convinced of this is something I really want for myself, that's a good start, because then your vision is clear, is being aligned with yourself, because this is a promise to yourself. No one is going to help you. Being broke can be actually quite good for you. No one is going to do your resolutions for you. And then once you're clear on that and you're avoiding the shielding traps, make your goal extremely smart. You don't need to speak too much English to someone else to understand what that goal is, so that it's even much easier for yourself. And once you've defined the smart version of your goal or your resolution, then think, okay, now how often do I have to check in to see my progress? Because it's always good to be able to celebrate the small wins. Like, I had an 8-day streak in my language app that I registered for, which is like, woo, that's so great. Because the goal is I'm going to travel there and be able to speak and all of that. But that's the big goal. So now I have to break it into smaller things, like, do the app, follow the lesson plan, make sure you pass all the tests, things like that. So it's much easier to measure, see how you're doing and improving, and also to, pat yourself on the back, even if you don't necessarily get it, but at least you progressed. So I'm very, very, very impressed with the fact that we are focused on our progression and not so much on the outcomes, because you can never know what happens in the end. Like, you can do all the things you want and it still doesn't happen. So yeah, the process is more interesting than the outcome, the final outcome.